Craig's stuff. Craig's stuff. Craig's got a lot of stuff. Yeah. Craig's stuff. Craig's stuff. Craig's got a lot of stuff. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Craig's Stuff. My name is Craig, and this is some of my stuff. Today we're taking a look at the brand new Nendoroid Mickey Mouse Fantasia version, or Sorcerer Mickey, as I imagine most people refer to him as. Very, very excited about this figure. This will be my second Disney Nendoroid, and I think, and I've got some more coming on pre-order because they're starting to look really good, and I love Disney. I can't. It's like, man, it's tough because I try to keep I love Disney, but I don't get really too much stuff for them for Disney, because I kind of try to keep that, I don't know, separate. I guess I just kind of try to keep my collection to anime and superheroes and that kind of stuff, and well, fantasy, mythic legions. I don't know, but at this point in my life, I've just said screw it. I just like toys, man, and I love Disney. So, and this has always been my favorite version of Mickey. I love this outfit. Anyway, here's the box. It's a very large Nendoroid box compared to the other one, so you're gonna get some cool stuff in there. And it's this nice starry bluish night thing with like the magic on there and some photos, and really, really nice packaging. I'm glad they're spicing it up a little bit for like these different characters. That way you don't just get all the white box with the anime character here, you know? Alrighty, but before we get started, make sure you smash that like button if you like this video, subscribe, and please leave a comment. These all help me tremendously. We gotta beat that YouTube algorithm or whatever. Alrighty then, I think it is time we pop this sucker open. Okie dokie, so here's our friend Mickey. But before we talk about him, we have to talk about all his accessories he comes with, and we get quite a lot here, and this is really cool. I'm very excited about this figure. First off, probably the coolest accessory that we get is this tidal wave of water and magic, this platform that he stands on, so you can put Mickey right here on top of the platform and have him posed. It actually has a little peg hole there, so you can use the stand there and plug that in and have Mickey standing on top, nice and sturdy. And this is gorgeous too. They used a lot of different colors in here, so you can see like the fading with the blue to the white. Looks really, really good, and that's great. I think this is probably how most people will want to display Mickey, I think myself included. Then we get one alternate face piece where he looks pretty surprised there. Or afraid, he's messing with Yen Sid's magic hat, so he's probably a little bit afraid of what's going on. And then as you can see here, the eyes are removable, so all the different faces, you'll be able to pop these eyes out, although they're a little stuck there right now, and replace them with alternate eyes. So in total, you're actually getting 3 alternate eyes. There's these 2 here. Eyes are up top, kind of looking, I guess, to the side. And of course, the eyes that come on him, and he's normally smiling, but you get those eyes too, so you're getting 3 sets of eyes. Then, of course, included is one of his broom men. I don't know what to call these guys, the things that he brings to life, and they do the sweeping, and they bring the water, and everybody knows what these are. So they're the little magical creations. It has a peg here, peg hole in the back. I assume for this piece, and this gets plugged into there. Always be very careful with these pieces, or I think it's actually this side. Be very careful with these pieces when plugging them in. I have had one break on me before. Luckily, you can kind of break the ball piece and still use the other end of it, so the one I broke still works. And then it has the base piece here, and this plugs into the base piece, and honestly, I don't think you really need it. Maybe if you want to have a more interesting pose for this guy, you can, because I don't really know this. I mean, he stands on his own. You don't really need it, but he does move, so you can. I guess if you need it, or you just want it to be more sturdy, it comes with that stuff. Also, the arms do move. And then, of course, you can't have the brooms without the buckets. So he comes with 2 buckets, which go both, of course, in his hands. And they do move a little, you know, the handle does move, so you can have the bucket swaying or whatever you want to do. And they do go in there. You just have to kind of get them in there without, I don't want to break anything, so I'm not going to do it right this second. So you get a couple of those, which is great. Then, of course, you get the base piece and the arm, which comes with every Nendoroid. You get the alternate neck piece, just in case it breaks. Then you get this really cool, like, magic star, which is actually made to go into the finger of this one. So you can have Mickey doing a little, like, spirit gun action, I guess. Although this again should go all the way, but I don't want to force it right now because I don't want to break anything. Then obviously he includes 4 alternate hands. You get the finger gun, you get another flat hand like this, then you get 2 fists, but he also comes with these alternate arms. So these are bent arms, whereas the arms on Mickey already are just straight. So in total you're getting 6 hands and 2 different arms. So that way you can have Mickey bending his arms if you want him to. All right, so I think now let's take a look at Mickey. Alrighty, so here's our boy Mickey, and he looks amazing. As I said earlier, this is my favorite design for Mickey. I love it so much. It's just a classic look for him. And I'm so happy that we got a Nendoroid. Overall, paint apps are great. I mean, it's a good smile. They generally do a really good job. And there really isn't too much that needed to be done here. I mean, it's mostly just a couple different colors. There's not too much crazy detail or anything. Even in sculpt, there's no need for some insane detail, and they just did a great job. It looks fine. It looks great. I really, really like everything about it. I think his face looks good. Actually, one of the older Mickey Nendoroids, if you look at photos, I'm just not a big fan of the face on, I think, I want to say it's the one that it's like an anniversary Mickey or something like that. I feel like the face on that one looks a little bit off, but I think they did a really good job on this one. The hat looks cool. You know, it's just that nice blue. It's like a little bit of shading. It looks like, you know, with the darker blue, it goes into that lighter blue on the top of the hat. So it's really cool. The belt looks really clean. Not really any smudging or anything coming off the belt. Now, in terms of articulation, generally you don't get too much when it comes to Nendoroids, but you get a lot of stuff to allow quite a bit of posing options. First off, the hat is removable, although I don't know why you would ever do that because it looks like this without it. So, yeah, so obviously you're going to want to keep that hat plugged in. His head does turn side to side and, of course, all the way around. And it does look down, looks back. Technically, there's no tilt, but the way these joints work, you can always spin the joint a little bit if you wanted and have him tilt his head to the side like that. Unfortunately, when you have him that way, he can only go one direction with those joints. His arms go up to a 90-degree angle, and they, of course, go all the way around as well. He has an upper bicep cut, so he does spin at the bicep. And then at the wrist, he goes up, he goes down, he goes all the way around, and he can go in any direction you want with that type of joint. I also really like the way they did this. You can see because it's a long joint, but they have this little piece that goes here. It just allows the hand a little bit more motion because it goes out a little bit further, which is really cool that they did it like that. Very good engineering on these figures. And he can't really do anything in the waist. It technically can spin, but it's just completely hindered by his cloak. So it doesn't really do that. I wouldn't really say it can spin. Then for the legs, it goes forward. It goes back a teeny bit. It's completely hindered by his cloak. And they do go in and out as well. With this cloak, though, you're not really going to get too much motion at all. And then at the ankles, you get forward, you get back, and there is ankle pivot there as well. And then there's this toe articulation, which I'll be honest, I don't even know the purpose of it. I don't know what you're going to do with this really weird toe articulation. And in fact, the toes just like pop off completely. It's just very strange. You can go, you know, and toes do, it's just, I don't know the purpose. For those running poses, you're going to have Sorcerer Mickey in, I guess. I don't know. It just seems kind of silly, to be honest. I mean, it's fine. I always take more articulation, but it just seems unnecessary. Mickey stands just about 5 inches to the top of his hat. Here he is next to the SH Figuarts Super Mario. Here he is next to the SH Figuarts Pac-Man. Here he is next to the Nendoroid Naruto. And here he is next to the Marvel Legends Gibbon. Alrighty, so I really, really like this figure. I'm very, very happy to have him in my collection. I am excited to now be collecting more Disney Nendoroid figures because there's some more coming out. We got Donald, and I'm pretty sure I pre-ordered Minnie, and I think I'm gonna get Stitch. I didn't pre-order him, but I think I'm gonna get Stitch. Man, and it's an awesome little figure, and he doesn't look. What's so great about him is I think he doesn't look too Nendoroid-y, especially compared to like a Naruto. It's very this kind of just looks like Mickey. So yeah, very, very happy with this figure. Anyway, if you like this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Please check back every Friday at noon for brand new videos. Check out my Instagram. It's at Craig Stuff. I will see you guys next time.